A crew on a cargo ship is stuck at sea off the coast of Fort Lauderdale, and they're not allowed to come ashore. This morning, we're hearing from members of the crew. They've been stranded at sea for more than 4 months.
A very frustrating situation. Local 10 News reporter Sanella Sabovic is live in Fort Lauderdale with the very latest. Sanella?
Good morning, Nikki and Todd. As you mentioned, those 11 crew members have been stuck off the coast of Fort Lauderdale for nearly 4 months now. And that's thanks to a debt the owners of that ship have not paid off, forcing U.S. Marshals to seize that vessel. To make the situation much worse for those men, they can't go back to their homeland or get off that stuck ship.
For me, it's first time I had a situation like this.
Sebastian, along with 10 other men, have been stuck on board this cargo ship called the Delphinus since April. The boat has been seized and placed under arrest by the U.S. Marshals Service and remains anchored about a mile off the coast of Fort Lauderdale.
Life on board a vessel under arrest is very, very stressful.
And the stress is all due to an unpaid debt. The owners of the ship owe money to a charter company. So for now, crews are forced to stay put and can't return to their homeland until they fulfill their contracts with the vessel's owners. To make matters worse, they can't even leave the ship.
They've gone over the 27-day rule that allows them to have free shore leave. If this had been day 24 in the 27-day rule, they could be wandering around town enjoying Fort Lauderdale.
Customs and Border Patrol have stepped in to allow some crew members to leave the vessel.
They, in fact, have allowed 6 crew members that have been on board the longest to come ashore and spend a few hours here at Seafarer's House, being able to walk on terra firma and be away from the environmental stress of being cooped up and detained aboard the vessel.
The Seafarer's House in Port Everglades has become a means of support for the stranded crew members.
Each time it's been in port, our chaplains, myself or one of our other chaplains, have been on board and met with the crew, counseled with them, prayed with them, and provided pastoral care.
Now, those 3 crew members that were featured in the piece were only allowed to leave for a couple hours. They have since now been back on the boat. Now, this case is currently going through the U.S. federal court system. If there is no resolution through that, the ship is up for auction come August 11th. And if there is a potential buyer, the men do have a possibility of going back home within the next coming weeks. Reporting from Fort Lauderdale, Sanella Sabovic, Local 10 News.